Good to have you guys here. This is William. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to rank a service area based business. Do I use ID pages? Yes, I do use ID pages. I have a service called ID Loop, just like what is it, Heavy Hitters Club does. It's essentially just a really powered up stack, if you will. It's the best way I could put it. I'll show you guys that eventually. Because in this class, as I've told you, it's going to be totally different. In the back end of GMB Pros, I will show you guys this real quick so you know where to log in at. All right, you're going to go to William Jones William Jones Marketing, William Jones Marketing, and it will take you here. You're gonna have my password. I think that's right. And if not, of course not. Oh, I might have to reset this real quick. Reset my password. Show you all this crap actually does work if you do it. It's gonna send me a 10-digit code. Let me go to my email, grab it. But if you have questions, like I've said, drop them below and we will get to them. I'm just trying to get this up so I can show you. Reset code here. Yes. Did it send it to my email? Yes, it did. For all you guys that say I didn't get the reset code or whatever, it's generally speaking, it's going to wind up being your email that is the issue. Not receiving the code. Let's go open back into Rank Fortress Academy. I just want to show you guys where all the classes are at, because sometimes you guys get confused. It's like, where to go? Where do I do this? Okay, email sent. Do not close this page. Check your email. Reset my password. Tokens incorrect. So if that ever happens, then you're going to let me know, and then I'm going to reset the password for you. And you do so where Alfredo has shown you umpteen damn times as a ticket. Okay. But it does happen. So let's see here. Log in. Sorry, it's going to take a little bit, but I really want to show you guys this, because otherwise we'll get emails. Where do I go to do this? Jax@gmail.com. Come on. There we go. Yep, I knew that. Yep, reset the password. Come on, baby. Reset password, good to go. See, while we're waiting, more people want to come in. All right. So here's your classes. All right. Now, rank a service area business is going to be here. Classes like Alfredo's doing is going to be over here. Like our guests and stuff like that will be over here under maps and local SEO. You go over here, you'll have our guests or any classes. It's all nice and neat and organized. The other difference is I'm not going to be naming classes like, October 10th, 2023. Like when Adam McKenzie comes in, McChesney comes in, it'll be named according to personal branding. And that class will be down here with Scale Your Agency. I'm going to change this and say, well, white label SEO with Alfredo. Like Chaz Edwards, his class was building and exiting 7-figure agencies. Okay. Now, if we were to ranking service area based business, is where I need you guys to go. If you haven't done the homework, you need to do the homework. Okay. SEO terms, this one is literally just about, okay, what are some SEO terms? Because a lot of times most people don't know fucking SEO terms. Next one, what's the GMB audit sheet? This was y'all guys' homework. All right. Y'all need to click on this, download it. You're going to click on it. It's going to open. Then you're going to go over here to file. and you're going to download and make a copy. Okay. Next one, this live GMB audit was last week's class. I do not upload the video in here. I simply put the video link recording and the password or passcode so you can watch it, share that shit with anybody and everybody you want. I don't care. Okay. Feel free to invite people to GMB Pros. It's not a secret society that you got to keep everybody away from. Okay. So without further ado, first step we did a GMB audit, right? Most people, especially SEOs, the very next thing they want to do, let's go ahead and dive right in and we're going to do an SEO audit. And we're going to fix all the bunch of shit, right? Do not do the GMB audit, do a website audit. Most people going to go here, oh, well, let me start doing all these GMB posts. Let me optimize the GMB and all that bullshit. Nope, not doing that. Nope, not going to do it. That's just not my method. I want to see, like same way I did with this, I want to see where are some quick wins. I already know, for example, in here, I'm not running ads. And number one, dude, guess what? He's running ads. Number two, little tiny bit of ads. Number three, little tiny bit of ads, right? Everybody else, no ads. So people could tell me ads don't correspond with rankings. Bullshit. Google pays attention to people spending money with them. Trust me. Keyword and business name, I've already seen. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Do I have it? Yes, I got fencing company in there. Do I got location? No. Yes, yes, no. So I'm seeing patterns already. So the next thing I want to do, I'm going to take this information and what's the quickest way to find out how I can easily take rankings from people, easily, like taking candy from a fucking child. Okay. There's a tool I like to look at free tools. Okay. There are plenty of, and there's plenty of people going to tell me, oh, well, this tool can do this, or Shine Ranker can do this, or Zagio can do this. Well, guess what? Your brain can also do this. Okay. If you got it, how many of you got, let's say, Google Drive? Do you have something called an Excel sheet? That's all you need, bro. It's all you need. I'm gonna make this template right here quick for you. So this is a sitemap hack. All right. People, now, if you go to a Google, not a Google, but a website, and it actually is going to give you the information that we want, let's take it. Sometimes you go to the websites and they don't have a sitemap. And then there are other ways you have to use paid tools to get the sitemap. Okay. One of those paid tools is Hexomatic. Okay. Hexomatic, if you start a workflow, essentially the workflow, I'm not going to show you how to do it because I want to show you how to do it for free. Okay. Because this shit costs you $50 a month. Some people ain't got no damn $50 a month for stupid tools. Okay. Because you do that times about 20 tools, and that's a whole hell of a lot of money. Okay. But nevertheless, you start a workflow, it goes, you literally enter in the sitemap, it pulls all information, puts in Excel sheet. Okay. So we're done with that one. So that's a paid tool. Another good one that will do it is, I know, Azagio does a lot of what I'm going to show you, but once again, it's a tool and you know, you have to pay for it. And to me, use your brain. Let's do free shit. All right, so Maps Houston, this Houston Fence Master. Let's go to Maps first. So I'm going to go over here to our handy dandy Google audit sheet, which I've already filled out everything for all of you guys. Use this as a template. That's why I put it on the back end so you don't have to go, how do I do this? Okay. Remember, most of this information we got with Plepper. Okay. Now we're going to go over Google Maps. Let me get rid of this real quick. Stop sharing. I'm going to go over to Maps. Okay, go back to sharing. So now that once you're in Maps, you got Nick trying to get in, Alfredo. So we go into This is, you know, Fence Master, right?
Co-host me, I'm not seeing them.
Yeah, it's okay. Give me 1 second. I'll handle it. There he is. There you go. Co-host June. Where are you at? Co-host. Make you co-host. There you go. All right. So just handle it. So this is the, if you want to see how crazy this is, so this is the link when you click their website that it's going to take you to, and they're number one. Okay. All they're trying to do is grab the leads. That's all they're doing. So you ain't gotta be perfect. See, like their appointment calendar link is here, and this is the website, right? Now, how do we get a sitemap? Sometimes you go down the very bottom of the site. SEOs will always usually put it down here. It'll literally say sitemap. It'll be a hyperlink. The other way you do it, just put / sitemap.xml. Voila. They literally just gave you on a platter all their pages, all their posts, all their categories, everything. So I want to look, let's look at their posts. Okay, these are how many posts, or if you will, post is basically a blog. A lot of times is what posts are used for. Okay. That's one way. So they got 33. Now, if I go back, if I go to post pages, this is pages. So here's all I gotta do. Copy all that shit. Get rid of copy. Paste. Now it's going to be a pain in the butt to do it. Earlier, you weren't being a pain in the butt. Come on. Let me go back up here. There we go. Go to site hack, admit. All right, so these are all the URLs. You can grab them, put them in Excel, make them nice and neat, all that. You could print this out. You can organize it however you want. Okay. So ultimately what I'm wanting, and let me grab this and I'll kind of show you. So I want to make this as easy as possible for you. All right, and I'm going to save this in the back end so you guys can see it. And this is going to be the sitemap hack template. This is why I like doing this stuff live, is because you get to see thought process, everything behind it. So this is your Fence Master. They're the number one person. Now I could also do this for number 2, number 3, etc. So why would you want to do this? How many of you take a quick guess? Why would I want to take and go snag, if you're with their sitemap? This is going to be interactive. I'm not going to get on here and just chit chat the whole time. So y'all going to drop some answers. So give me some answers. Good to see you doing well. Appreciate it, Omar. Doing awesome. Hey, Javid. I was just talking about you with Dustin. Richard Pierce, why would you? I'm going to talk about why I would, but I'm wanting you to tell me, why do you think I would? To see their content. That's a good one. See what Google values, correct. See, create similar posts. There you go. All right, so you could generally see the pages are ranking. The pages are going to be easy to steal, not necessarily steal, but basically redirect their traffic. Okay, they're getting traffic from it. Is it an easy keyword to rank? A lot of times when you're looking for keywords, we're trying to find out what are going to be some easy wins that I can show my client, for example, that, hey, you weren't nowhere. Now I got you ranked for 40 keywords. Not just maps. Everybody concentrates on maps. Also concentrate on organic. Just because you're in maps don't mean diddly shit if you're not in organic. Okay, because what if Google gets rid of maps? What if Google does an algorithm update? What if Google winds up pushing your ass down? Because it used to be, let's say 4, now it's 3. Google keeps taking up more real estate or revenue, area inside of maps. So we don't want to just revolve or rely upon maps. Okay. Build your brand around specific terms. That's another good one, Omar. All right. So you got a lot of good ones in here. Okay. Everyone is right. You could, yep. Sitemap.xml doesn't come up. Yep. Try robox.text. That's another good one. Thank you, Kurt, on that one. So now once I have that information, I can do, we could call this one, we'll call this one Fence Master. And then I can do the same thing for the second one and the third one, right? I can do the same thing for all three of them. And I'll go back over here, go to Texas Fence, and I go to Texas Fence. And Texas Fence is this one. / sitemap.xml. Bingo, it's there again. Posts are generally going to be blog posts. You see how many blogs this guy got? A lot, right? A Texas Fence Christmas story. He's got Texas Fence Buyer's Guide. So what I want to do is I want to be able to take all of each of their content. So for example, on this guy, I'm going to wind up taking all of his blogs. I'm going to take all of his regular posts, and then I'm going to put that into our cheat sheet. All right. Once this is in our cheat sheet, let's get out of Fence Master. We'll go back to Fence Master actually. So if you've seen from his posts here, he don't have as many blog posts. So these are just his blog posts. He's got 33 blogs. All right. So if we took 33 blogs and we took this guy's, how many blogs he got? 116. All right. And then we took the next person's. Let's go to GMB audit. I'll pull that back up. So the idea is, let me go back through this GMB audit. So the idea is, and then the next one is MD Fence. All right. I just want to show you where we can get this information. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually fill out this information, and I'm going to show you this information. And once we're done, by end of week, you're going to have a template. I'm going to literally have all the blog posts, all the pages, everything. Takes me about a couple of days to do it, but for example, let's go down the bottom. Does he got a sitemap? Yep, he does. But this sitemap looks different. This is all he's got is a sitemap. Okay, it's crap. He don't have no blogs or nothing like that. So I'm not really worried about this guy. The main two that I'm going to be filling out is going to wind up being the two I showed you, which is going to be Texas Fence, as well as Fence Master Texas Fence. And what we'll wind up doing, these are going to be, for example, this is his pages. Insert one row above. This is going to be pages. And so now I have this information. All right. So he's got 77 pages on, this is just this part right here. Okay. So a lot of times when you're looking at a site, you don't see all of his pages. These are just as, you don't see everything. So what we want to try to do while we're trying to get the sitemaps is we're trying to figure out every single page, every single keyword that they are concentrating on. Okay, like why choose iron fences, driveway gates guide, benefits of hardy plank fence, custom driveway Texas fence, styles for wood fences. So we're looking at every single thing he does. So like underneath this right here, which is going to be his blog post, which is the post sitemap, he's got 116 blog posts. So I'm gonna wind up wanting to take every single one of these. I'm gonna put this into my handy dandy little cheat guide, if you will. Right? You can take it. See, this is one of the reasons why you want a tool sometimes, because sometimes you can't just copy and paste. So for example, a copy and paste, I could there. Wonderful, amazing, love it. You know, let's drop it down one, and then I can go delete cells, shift cells up. But this is how we do it. If we don't want to spend money, you can do it for free. All right, so now we got your blogs or posts. We can call it posts. So people understand what they're thinking. Get rid of this. I could care less about the post. But even this with a post, you can see how often is he posting. He's posting multiple times. So this is the number one heavy hitter guy, right? And in October already, he's posted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 posts. So 11 posts in less than 3 weeks. Okay, what did you do in September? 1, 2, 3, 4, just 3 in September. August, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11, basically like 10, 11 a month is what it seems like the average is, but sometimes it's not, right? But this gives us the information we're looking at. I can then take that information and use it against them. What we're trying to do is go, okay, what is the top 3 people doing? I'm not interested really in number 3 because he's not doing a whole lot when it comes to structure. Right now, my next asset that I want to look at, for example, once, we'll go over this next time. Next week is going to be with me. I'm going to go through SEMrush. I'm going to give you my SEMrush guide. Okay, in the back end of this, I will also give you my SOPL and sitemaps. Okay, but for this week, your homework is going to be, I want you to take this cheat sheet and I want you to do the same thing for one of your websites that you're trying to, some of your competition you're trying to take traffic from. Okay, you can literally see this is his brand. He's literally got a page on his brand, which is about Fence Master, his About Us page. He's got residential, commercial, all the normal typical stuff. Residential, he's got multiple residential. He's got the types of gates. He's got his types of services. He's got the commercial. He's got facts. He's got news, more commercial. He's got a confirmation page. He's got a calls page. He's got more gates and more about us and the jobs he's done, how to apply to work. He's got his privacy page. All these pages I want to recreate, and I want to recreate them with the same structure, i.e., any of these pages like this, about.html, but in our case, we're going to be using WordPress, but commercial, gates, services, testimonials, wood dash fencing, chain dash link fencing. We're going to recreate this structure except on our own domain. Then I'm also going to have all of the blogs recreated for number 1 and number 2. So Fence Master and Texas Fence. This will all be on this sheet before the end of the week, and I will have this over to you guys so you could see the process. Now, I'll give you a little hint. Next week, we're going to go over SEMrush. So for example, if we were to take Fence Master into SEMrush and we were to look at, okay, well, look at their paid, you could see that they are doing paid traffic. Okay, they're number 1. You can tell me all day long Google don't care about Google ads. They do care about Google ads. All right, but let's go to their top organic keywords. So how many of you guys know how to find some, if you will, quick wins using SEMrush or any keyword tool for that matter? Ahrefs, SEMrush, same thing. Make sure to take a screenshot, Alfredo, for me.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah. So you can use SEMrush, you can use Ahrefs, and the reason why you're going to use it is you can find keywords that will be easy to rank for. What I mean by easy to rank for, people will go for, well, if it's easy to rank for, bingo, low competition, high volume, or low competition, low volume. It doesn't matter either way. You could tell, okay, it's low volume, you're only getting 40, searches a month. Well, if you do 40 searches a month times 100 keywords, that's a lot of damn searches, right? Okay, it adds up. So what we want to do is in SEMrush, and we'll talk more about this next week, but this is all I want to look at, keyword difficulty, right? Well, organize keyword difficulty. You're going to look at your keyword difficulty. These are the extremely difficult keywords that are in red. The ones that are not are in green, right? But you're still getting traffic from them, okay? And this will also tell me all the keywords he's ranking for. So I can get the keywords pages this way, but next week we're going to go over this, right? Now, take a guess what's some additional keywords that you may want to go after. So we're making, and this is going to go right in with one of our guest speakers this week. One of our guest speakers is with ScaleNut. And this is one of the reasons why I want to show you all about the sitemap and why we want to take those posts and everything else from your competition who are in the top 3. Okay. Because this week we're also having the co-founder ScaleNut on, and I use his tool when it comes to generating content. Okay. One of the other ones you want to do, let's just say, for example, we did all of those pages. Now, just for, I mean, some of these things are so simple. People are like, if you go to, let's just get out of this, get out of this. Now we got our sitemap pack. You created a website, right? So on average, and I do a lot of audits, so I'm probably pretty aware of what people are doing. On average, most people have maybe 15 pages. On average, most people have about 600-700 words a page, unless they've gotten it through me or someone that teaches the same thing as me, generally speaking. That being said, and then you come in and let's say this, for instance, Eric, our client here, wants to rank for this and he only has 10 pages. Do you think he's going to outrank these guys? Just based on the content, just based on the structure. So just based on the structure, he's going up against someone that's got almost 200 pages, close to probably 200,000 to 300,000 words of content. He will never outrank them. Not in a million years, not until you actually create all this content and all this structure. Okay. So that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to go in. We took their information. I'm going to do the second, and you will have this as a template. It will be put in the back end. I want someone to do this for their site. Whoever does it, yeah, not a chance. Whoever will actually do this and do it for one of their, let's say, competition, do it for the top 3 people or even the top 2, send it over to me. Let me look at it. And if you do, I got something for you for free. So that's going to be a giveaway, but you got to send it in to me via support or via Facebook Messenger. Okay. Just send me the link, say, hey, I did it. And, here's my spreadsheet. Here's my competition. Literally give me this spreadsheet, a spreadsheet just like this. It says pages, blog posts, a tab for each of your competition. Because then what we're going to do is create each one of these pages manually. We can do this using a Zagio or some other tool, but guess what? Not everybody's got money just to be throwing out the door on tools. So a lot of times what we're trying to do is we're trying to help people. Maybe you're a new agency, you ain't got the money. Maybe you're a freelancer, you ain't got the money to be spending on tools. Okay. So we got all these pages that we're going to create. Next week, we're going to be creating, we're going to go over SEMrush, and after SEMrush, I'm going to go through how do we create these pages and how do we recreate them and how do we use AI to do it. Okay. And what are some other hacks? One of which I'll tell you, one of the keywords is not in here that I would concentrate on. And I've seen people do this with Google Ads is they will take their competitor's name Okay, take your competition's name and actually outrank them for your competition's name. So Fence Master, you could do, how can I rank for Fence Master? Easy. It's got 0 difficulty. Number one, I've already looked at it. Go to SEMrush. You look at SEMrush and you'll see straight up. Let me pull it up. I'm going to show it to you. So show you a little bit of SEMrush. So one of the things we want to do, besides everything else we've already done, I'm going to pull this in SEMrush and I'm going to do it share again. Okay, just to show you guys. So on his keywords that he's ranking for, so here's all of his keywords, and let's you could look, let's go Fence Master. So you see these right here, really easy. Outrank them. So that's 400, 400, 400, 20. So we right here, if we outrank him just for his brand name, right? You can tell me it's not ethical, whatever, but so 390, 390, 390. So I got about in 20, I got very close to 1,000 in volume just off of his brand name. And then I do that for the next competition. And I can do press releases about it. And I can do blogs about it. It'd be like Fence Master Pro versus this. Benefits of using us versus this. I'm not saying right about the brand. I'm necessarily saying, why are you better than this person? Right? That's something we're going to be going over in a couple of weeks using SEMrush, because I have a SEMrush guide and SOP. How many of you guys get some questions? Beware of too much. You can, but the average person, Daniel, is not going to write too much. Tommy Finnan, this is so good. Starting point for design content, topical map based on your findings, silo that shit. Correct. So the reason why we want to do this is on top of it is then when I go to create a topical map, or I silo it and I create a content silo, and yes, I have an SOP for that. We're going to do all that too. And you'll have that SOP. We're going to silo it, show you how I silo it, why I silo it. Obviously, I'm using SEMrush, but how does it compare to Ahrefs? A tool is a tool. I just use either one. I mean, quite honestly, I have no preference, Tim, over either one of them. I have an SOP. I actually have an ebook that's, I think, 200 pages each on SEMrush as well as Ahrefs. They're both expensive. That's how they're the same. Find the Sitemap. I use their brand plus alternative keywords that we're going to be going over that on the SEMrush class as well, because the sheer fact that you can actually look at how many brand keywords that they're using, how many of their terms that they're ranking for are actually branded versus just keywords. Let's go to the dashboard and I might show you that real quick. But how many of you guys got any questions? And because we're almost done here. Let's see, organic. So branded traffic, versus non-branded. Non-branded would be like wrought iron wood fences, right? Versus, something using their actual brand name. Okay, do you understand? And if you look through this, he can go through why SEMrush, Ahrefs, all that's good is because you can go through position changes, you can go through Google algorithm updates, you can look at your competition. There's so much stuff that we're going to go through in that class. But for today, it was just, here's the things that we're going to start with. We're going to start with the sitemap, right? Listen to them when I started the, yeah, appreciate it, Robbie. I've used their brand plus alternative keyword. You can always, people do it all the time when it comes to Google Ads, trying to rank for someone's brand name. Your competition to do it for you. I've had competitors that can't stand me try to outrank me. It's another reason why you constantly want to be putting out content, because people that once you start ranking and people don't like you, or someone's mad that you took their position in Google Maps, they're going to start trying to push you down. And how they do that is via content. Okay, Robbie Reed, listen to him when I started these classes a couple of years ago. We were approximately only 450 website visitors. We are around 30,000 visitors a month now. Love it, Robbie. All right, Kurt, how do you monetize? Give me 1 second. How do you monetize national keywords blog articles? Well, for one, you make them relevant to your content. You have to insert, and we'll go over this, schematics, and where we're talking about schema, or we're talking about semantic SEO for your region. This is also another reason why I do my geostack. Okay. Had to serve people for using my trademark in ads. Yep. You've had so beware of that too. You could, I mean, if it's trademarked, yes, in ads, but generally speaking, this depends. So let's see here. Any more questions? Would love to have that as a testimonial, video testimonial to Robbie, if you could ever. But so what you're going to be getting, you're going to be getting the sitemap. I'm going to be getting the sitemap SOP, and you're going to have this sitemap hack by the end of the week. How many of you guys actually use my SOP system? Give me a 1 if you actually use my SOP system. All right, so if you don't use my SOP system, you're going to find out real quick why you should be using my SOP system. One of the things we'll go through, and I'll show you guys this once we actually set up the sitemap, but everything that I'm going to cover has a SOP, one of which, like this, is the ultimate guide to set up an optimizing an XML sitemap. You click on it and I go through the entire post. Goes through every single step, everything you need to do. And then has an ebook attached to it. If you downloaded it, it's an actual ebook. Well, you know, when we did this, we did it extremely, extremely, extremely nice. So this is the sitemap SOP. So we'll be going through that, but this is Rank Fortress's SOP, or old Rank Fortress SOP system. But tell you what, so in about 2 to 3 days, I'll have that completely filled out. But like I said, take your competition, make me an Excel sheet just like that, and send it to me, and I'll send you a free prize. And also, we're going to then next take that same content that I just pulled for his competition in the fence repair niche, and then we're going to create content after the co-founder Scalenut. I can't say his name correct, but he'll be on Friday. And then once he's done and on Friday, then I'm going to show you how we take that, and now we're going to recreate all that content. I'm going to show you how long it takes. It don't take long at all. So, William, should I reach out in your messenger support for this year you're having with the map pin support? Thank you, Alfredo. So, Alfredo, if you want to go ahead and go through, like I said, by end of week, I will have that template for the sitemap hack on there. The video will also be on there. This week, tomorrow, we got Adam McChesney coming on. Then you got Chris Palmer coming on Wednesday.
Mhm.
Thursday is the only day off you got. Friday, you'll have, I believe is Garuv, I want to say. He is the co-founder of ScaleNut, and ScaleNut is what I use and what I'm going to show you how to use next week to rank or write content that does rank. And this is going to also be a case study in proving that AI content does indeed rank. Okay, so there's multiple reasons we're doing this class. Question, where did I get this hat? That man right there, he had it made up, Scott. So I have another one here. It's my old ClickFunnels hat. So it's interesting that you got me that hat, and ClickFunnels is the same way. So, but laughing out loud. So cheers, guys. Enjoy the content. Thank you, Tommy. Robbie, if you could, I'd love to have it. If you want to do a video testimony of what you sent to me, I'd love to have that. And I will definitely use that. So guys, I appreciate your time. Appreciate you coming here. Make sure to come in tomorrow for Adam McChesney. You do not want to miss it. Adam McChesney, whenever he first started, he had started with Rank Fortress. Okay. And that was like 3 years ago. We got him scaled up. He scaled up. Once he scaled up, then he merged and sold his company to JC with Hiked Digital. So now he's with Hiked Digital. Ever. Sean, no, it's not the same time tomorrow. I had to do my class early, but appreciate you guys. Once again, whoever fills out that, an Excel sheet and puts their competitors or competition in there and blog posts and pages and sends it to me, I will give you something for free from our website at William Jones Marketing. Appreciate you guys. Until next time, you guys be blessed and have a great day.
Thank you, guys.